Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Waharuka Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone for teaching us scriptures, among other things, and salutations to Yakim across the earth for doing this work in sincerity and in truth. Shalom. Wait a minute. Let me put the phone in the charger. Let me see. Let me start by reading scripture in the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure out the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So let me read from the top again. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. So how do you measure the time? By seeing the events, the things that are going on in the world, by the news, things that you're surrounding, And thing that caught my attention basically is this article. It's about an amusement park. I don't know why they didn't, why the program didn't, why they don't translate, the said Avonture Park, which means amusement park. And so the title is Cash is banned in amusement park Hellendoorn, making the park the first in the Netherlands. And Hellendoorn is it's kind of a big amusement park. It's not like the biggest or the greatest. I think number one is Efteling here in Holland, and then but it's one of the big players. So they totally banned cash there, so everything's gonna be digital, with your bank card, debit card, credit card, whatever, with the code on your phone and all those things that people nowadays do, So so they don't accept cash there anymore. So cash is banned in Avonturenpark Amusement Park Hellendoorn, making the park the first in the Netherlands. A fun day out with the kids this summer with a trip to Adventure Park, uh, Amusement Park Hellendoorn. You can now leave the cash at home. You can only pay with a debit card in the park. This makes it the first and the only major amusement park in the Netherlands that almost completely exclude cash, but is that allowed? Well, and even they've been pushing this, for for a long time already. Let me see. Want to buy a cuddly toy from a park mascot, Baba Boomba, the bear at the souvenir shop, eating fries or getting an ice cream in a restaurant? Anyone who goes to an adventure park with the family will now see signs everywhere with the text only pins here. If you only have cash in your pocket, you cannot buy anything. At least an escape route has been devised, but it is a bit daunting. So, this article, you have to be a member if you want to read the full article. But, basically, I just wanted to do a short video on this because this shows us, like I read in the book of Second Esdras chapter 9, measured out the time diligently in itself. So by seeing these things going on, it shows us the times that we are in. Yeah, we are at the time, the time is very close for Yahushua to come back. But, Yahushua also said, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on, you know. Like the book of Second Esdras also said, don't forget what happened a while ago, for example, in Italy with the big hailstones, Other parts are very hot, even I think Turkey, another country was also hot, So a lot of places, people suffering on, all kinds of matters, And by seeing these extreme weather things going on, and of course, Esau God is harp technology. But nevertheless, the Most High is still in control, So there's a lot of shit going on. And people being fucked on their holiday also, because this is holiday season. It's, we basically at the end of the holiday season, so soon the children will start to go back to school and stuff. But people are really, how you say that, really suffering, with the holiday season. Everything that they would like to do, is now, kind of, or it's not possible, or it's made difficult, or it's fucked up. For example, that people, those Edomites that had to do with those hill. A lot of them were not even able to drive back home because the car was, I said that, fully damaged. So this park, they banning cash, shows us that, what step it is that they're taking. And let me jump to the book of Revelations and just go into that. So this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 16. And he caused us all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in the foreheads. And the man, and that no man might buy or sell, save, that means save he that had the mark or the name of the beast, like namely, save he, that means like namely he that had, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it's the number of a man, and his number is 600, threescore and scores 20, so 3 times 20 is 60, and 6. So there you have a triple six. And from time to time they just come openly with it, with their satanic agenda. But nowadays, it's being pushed, a lot. It's one store, supermarket store, that I often go to, do some groceries over there. So back in the days, they had, multiple cashiers there, but then they closed. Then they closed up for a while, and they renovate, the inside of the store. And now you only have one cashier, and the other things is all, why you said it, with self scan. And these things are showing us that, they're taking the steps, during the C19, here in Holland, they created this system with the QR code, that you were able to enter, for example, into the gym, or possible to go to a restaurant or whatever. And by doing those things, during the C19, and the Europe, the people from the Euro Parliament, they already said that they want to use this C19 system that. I said it that Holland used, and they want to use it for other stuff. Yeah, of course, to the spirit of Yahweh Basham Yahushai, we see what they are doing, what they try to do. Matter of fact, it reminds me of the scripture in, I think it was 2 Corinthians. Let me check real quick. Where is it first? Second. Like I thought. So let me see. This is the book of 2 Corinthians. That was the first. Bear with me for a moment. What's going on? Then it must be second. Oh yeah, it's lucky. I was reading over it. So this is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 2, and verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Yeah. To the spirit of Yahweh Basham Yahushai, we see what's going on. We sense what's going on. We feel, sometimes you wake up, you get that feeling, you feel, you get some evil, you feel something evil going on, and yeah, that's the time, we are in these evil times. These times are evil, man. A lot of shit going on. So I saw this article. I'm like, yeah, that's not a small thing, to create an amusement park. You know how many people you're gonna force to go digital, basically to leave the cash at home. Because, like I said, it's not the biggest or the greatest amusement park here in Holland, but it is still one of the biggest, still one of the greatest, still one that's always on the list of a child that they want to go to, So it's a major step that they are taking by, I said, implementing this rule, that you are only allowed to pay with your bank card over there, and also, so a lot of people think like, oh, if I take the RFID chip, if I put it in my left hand, so nothing would be going on, but this is what the scripture said. This is the book of Revelations, chapter 14 and 9. And the third angels followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, or if he down with his system, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, so it doesn't matter where you put it, left or right. When you fuck up, you fuck up. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And indignation is righteous anger, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, which is Yahweh Shai. And it's going to be just like with the days of Noah, even Yahweh Shai said it, people, how you say that? Uh, Damn, I lost what I wanted to say. Forgot it. But the thing is, oh yeah, even Yahweh Shai said he don't know when it's time for him to come back. Only his father know it. But it's like the days of Noah. A lot of people, and but now the Most High got mercy, because back in the days it were only 8 souls that were safe. The whole earth was flooded. This time, we have the 144, the elect. And you got the 1/3 in America, the other Babylon, and you got the unnumberable multitude. Because the Most High has mercy, and we had mercy. So this time, this I said that the Most High is showing a lot of mercy. But yeah, the majority of people ain't gonna get it. So yeah, then they have to die in horrible death and come back to the elect into the kingdom of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. You know. But yeah, I didn't really feel like making a long video, But yeah, I just stumbled upon the article, and yeah, I was like, yeah, they're taking steps. And like I said, this supermarket that they used to go, so they basically they closed for a while, they renovate, and then they only had one cashier. That's how the setting is right now, and the rest is all I call it the self scan, So they've already forcing you to go digital. If you're in a hurry, you're not gonna stand in line, You're gonna go to one of those self scan and scan your products, and yeah, that's it, But yeah, people being made ready, being groomed, to basically accept this thing, So yeah. But I'm going to leave it like that. So with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Waharuka Kudash, double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone for teaching of the scriptures, among other things, and salutations to Yakim across the earth doing this work in sincerity and truth. So with that, I want to say Shalom.